So you will really never know who was gonna tell on you. But he basically was breaking down on some, I know what I know, and that's why I know he told. But let's get to the bottom of this real quick, because Jake say he ain't found that. He say he ain't seen that. Like he ain't see that in the paperwork.
Issue with what Miko was saying is he overlooked one of the most important details. Bandman Kevo and the 5 others he was indicted with were all indicted out of the Northern District of Indiana Federal Court. The day after they were indicted, the Northern District of Illinois announced 29 people are facing state and federal charges for cracking cards. 16 of those people face federal charges in Chicago, 7 face state charges in Chicago, and 6 face federal charges in Indiana. The cooperating witness was charged in the criminal complaint out of the Northern District of Illinois, therefore eliminating Bandman Kevo or any of the others indicted in Indiana as being the cooperating witness. But that doesn't mean no one else cooperated. 37 minutes and 17 seconds into the 16shotem interview, 16 says he heard Kevo took a 5K1 deal. Miko would explain it as you, your lawyer, and the prosecutor sit in the room. The prosecutor asks you what you know about the case, and if you can give up substantial evidence to be used against your co-defendants to force them into plea deals, you'll receive a lesser sentence. But this is the part you've all been waiting for, when a rat finally gets exposed. 5 months after Bandman Kevo was indicted, Miko would take a plea deal, making him the first out of 6 defendants to take a deal. He would plead to conspiring to commit bank fraud, and on page 4 of his plea deal, would agree to cooperate fully, truthfully, and candidly with the United States government.
I was smoking. Let me rewind that.
Hiring to commit bank fraud, and on deals, you'll receive a lesser sentence. This is the part you've all been waiting for, when a rat finally gets exposed.
I'm gonna drop a link for people to join too. Street Certified News, I see you.
Miko would take a plea deal, making him the first out of 6 defendants to take a deal. He would plead to conspiring to commit bank fraud, and on page 4 of his plea deal, would agree to cooperate fully, truthfully, and candidly with the United States government.
Hold on, let me read this. Let me pause it. Hold on. First of all, I feel like 1090 Jake, because I know Kevo gave him hella paperwork, but I feel like 1090 Jake ain't no dummy. Like, I don't think he's just gonna go off of just the paperwork he gave him. You feel me? Like, so let's just assume that this ain't paperwork he got from Kevo. It says, as part of the agreement, I agree to cooperate fully, truthfully, and candidly with the United States Attorney or his designated representatives. As to my knowledge of involvement in any violation of federal state, I understand the nature of my cooperation here shall be defined by United States Attorney. This cooperation may include, but not limited to, my agreement if requested to do so, fully, truthfully, and candidly, my knowledge of all criminal activities with representatives of the United States Attorney. I don't feel like reading all this, but basically we get the point. Motherfucker agreed to tell.
Including discussing this
supposed to be Miko, Mikhail, Smiley.
Knowledge of criminal activities and testifying before any grand jury, hearing, trial, or proceeding. In exchange, the prosecutor will advise the courts of the value of his cooperation and would dismiss count 4 of the indictment. Within Miko's sentencing memorandum,
hey, shout out to the artistry too, y'all. Y'all got
Miko was the first to plea out, and his plea includes a cooperation clause. It also states a month after he pled out,
I have a challenge for all of you.
Man, they hit us with an ad, man.
Your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and
nah, we not doing that.
Lil Steve's girlfriend pled out. And a month after that, Lil Steve pled out. On page 8, it states because of Miko's cooperation, he expects the government will be filing a 5K1 motion to reduce his sentence.
That's the same shit that Miko said Kevo did or had in his paperwork. I ain't gonna lie, for this shit not looking good, gang. But I'm gonna wait till I get to the bottom of it though, because it's like it's not making sense either. Like, I don't see a nigga that's a rat, no he a rat going to do an interview with me on a platform where like if ain't nobody really calling you a rat on the internet publicly, and then you go on an interview and go do this shit, you gotta be the dumbest nigga in the world. Like you putting yourself in a spotlight, like that ain't that. So it's like it's kind of hard to believe, but it's like that's what this shit say. You feel me? And I feel like 1090J been credible so far. I think so. As far as what I know, like I ain't heard nothing like bad as far as his work. So I ain't gonna discredit him, bro. Even though I see they got some type of relationship, I seen that shit. I ain't gonna discredit it because, bro, as far as me dealing with him and talking to him, he seemed thorough, bro. He seemed A1. Only thing that a little weird to me, a little fishy. Hold on, I'm finna show you it, but it might not have nothing to do with Jake. But I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. I really don't even want to get his goofy no attention, but just for the context of what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show y'all. Cause Jake hit me right and told me he finna drop this video and basically put me on game. Like, this would be good content. You could do a reaction video, this and that. I'm all right, cool. Fuck around, do it. But I just seen this shit like literally right before I made the video. I'm on this goofy page, and let me see if it's on the screen. He talking about some. I lied on, but this I don't care about this. This the one thing that stick out. Y'all might not be able to read this because it's so small. His caption though, it say, what's that? 16 apparently got a damage control video dropping soon. You already lied on that, man. Keep that video, Brody. And I'm wondering, like, what made him say I got damage control video coming soon? Bro, like, where did that come from? Because the only person I talked to a video was him. But that might just be him just knowing, like, all right, I'm going to respond to it or whatever. But I don't know. It might not be nothing. But that shit was just a little weird to me. But back to the video.
And that his plea led the other two defendants to pleading no. So what Miko accused Bandman Kevo of doing is exactly what Miko did. Fully cooperated and expected a lesser sentence in return. But if that paperwork isn't clear enough for you, within Miko's government sentencing memorandum, on page 3 it states downward adjustment for cooperation. The government acknowledges that the defendant made a profit to the government